I never thought about this.
You never thought about what could happen if we actually won this darn thing.
No, I never thought about that. I never considered it.
Well, now you can. You've got 15 minutes until this starts off. Now.
Okay, let's do
And
that.
then finals. We have
Finals.
we have 3 people waiting. We actually have a complete Tiles of Confusion guide to the entire tournament up at the moment.
That's a good point. We've covered each of our games.
We have. All the way from Aegon's playing.
Aegon's discarding.
I was trying to find something good to say about that.
It's discarding a trip at the Dragon Dora just to assert dominance.
Yeah, Aegon's dominant levels of play. Kyrill's absolute pile of luck.
It didn't glitch out. We changed it from the semi-final rounds to the finals.
Oh yeah, new video because finals.
Yes.
Yeah, gotta have the finals as its own separate category. I mean, we did for the quarterfinals as well. The actual game won't start for about 15 minutes from what they were saying. They need to do some stuff, and we need to discuss tactics, apparently.
Yes, tactics.
Which I don't think you're going to change other than win.
Yeah, just try not to do too badly in round 1, and then hope Draconis, bails.
Yeah, Draconis bails out any problems in 2, and then I just have to somehow grind away to victory. If I can pull off that Dora 8 hand again.
Finals!
Yes, but that's only half the prize. Also, we have finished second in every single one of our brackets.
We finished second in every single game.
So I think we're good for runner-up spot.
If we can do that one more time, that's a good prize. It's not. What is the prize actually for second? Was it 1 month for each?
I think it was 1 month. I can't remember what the actual prize was. That's not the important.
No, it's the glory. It is very much the glory. That's not good. Let's look back into
I've declared it officially as unchanged for the final. So you're still going first. Draconis is still going second. And I will attempt to somehow get us over the line. That would be much easier if we were already basically won by that point because of player elimination.
I will try my best to get Yakuman direct hit on something.
Okay,
it's not going to happen, but it could happen.
Yeah, it did.
I should actually. I'm going to take on Aegon's. Don't say it twice in a row. Aegon's plan of just starting with a Yakuman hand to destroy it. Yeah.
Indeed, we would love an Aegon here. I'm going to have to just poke him. Hold on, if he's online.
Yes. It's probably with family, which is fair.
Are a finalist. And nobody can ever take that away from him.
Yep. So, in the name of Aegon, we shall do this. Somehow.
In the mighty name of Aegon, Tiles of Confusion just seem to just stop mid-game. Oh, hold on. I'll check the video, but I don't know why that would have happened. I did wait until the thing had worn off, so...
Okay, I'm going to quickly go and get myself a drink.
Yeah, absolutely. Meanwhile, I'm just going to check in and see whether there was an issue with the thing, but... Channel dashboard, videos... I'm sure I kept the video on for longer than 5 minutes, because I waited about 2 minutes just to set up the finals video before I went and announced things to you, so... We're number 1. 2, 3, or 4. We're number 1. 2, 3, or 4. So a quick skim through that. So 2 hours of video. Just quickly go and view that. It is muted, so... Oh, it did cut off the bloody last hand as well. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. It did cut off the last couple of hands, actually. Okay, hold on. I can resolve this. we will resolve this because we need to. So, South 3.
Home.
I realise I'm going to skim through this relatively quickly, but I know this is about where it got to. So, oh, yeah, that was not what I meant to do. Yeah, so I've gone a little too far on that one. I have no idea. But I'm just going to skim through these for the moment. I know I've got a few minutes before the game actually begins, so just going to slowly go through this. You can ignore the tension. We've made it, which I guess spoils somewhat the thing from the last video, but this at least means that it's recorded down. You can also see what other people were going for, which I couldn't see, of course. So reach from Ronald across the table. What was actually edge weight, I think they're looking at that. 7-4. Yeah, 7-4. Which we
So I suppose the real question is, are we going to have a gentleman's agreement to play for first? Or are you going to be happy with second?
What? You have no right to say that to me, sir.
That was a question.
You have zero right to tell me that, because I'm going last, so I have the most to take decisions on that.
Oh, yeah, it's up to you whether what you actually decide to do.
But I'm going all the way. Come on.
Okay, good.
What am I going to tell Egan? We finished 4th, but we were defending 3rd valiantly until the end.
Well, I mean, the question is, do you settle with second, or do you just go right first or nothing? Let's do this. That's the strategy I'm asking.
The important thing from your perspective is to not think about that. Your plan is still keep us mostly in touch.
Oh yeah, my plan is just try and win.
Yeah, if you can get some wins, awesome. But that's you know.
But like the situation that I end up leaving you with, that's the question.
Indeed. Well, Draconis, of course. So all teams are registered.
That too.
Final starts in
7 minutes.
7 minutes, indeed.
We don't want what Egan did to go to waste now. It's true.
Yeah. Enough. We cannot let Egan's posturing and valiant discarding for confusion and nonsense go to waste. He brought us this far, and we are going to win on his behalf. For Aegon.
For Aegon.
Indeed, Aegon would be sad.
Oh, okay. Come on, luck. If any time is a good time for luck, it's now.
Indeed.
I mean, the
Four
first round
Orphans and Tile Dreaming should both be Aussie teams, apparently. Just looking through things.
Yeah, I'm checking the chat, but without actually listening to what the commentators
No, I've got it muted because I'm obviously doing my own thing at the moment. But
yeah. So they want to play with the Aussies. Okay.
Oh no, we can't lose to the Aussies.
Well, there's two of the teams. Yeah, we'll see. And Tyler Dreaming did incredibly well, gaining 20,000 points each round. But yeah, praise Aegon. In Aegon's name.
And worst comes to it, we are finalists. Gotta have a go.
But you want to be top 2, right? At least. Come on.
Yeah, we want to at least stay. If we can say runner-up in the tournament, that's kind of impressive.
It's
still fairly impressive, even if we just have it on CV as finalists, which I now need to update when we're done with this.
Yes.
I mean, that's going to be a weird thing on Aegon's CV. Wow, it says here you're a finalist in the Team Mahjong tournaments. Can you teach me? How do you play? I don't know.
I don't know much about playing Mahjong, but I do know a lot about teamwork. I am a team player.
He is the best at teamwork.
But seriously, that's probably the angle you'd probably go for in an interview, I guess.
I mean, it's only a minor throwaway line, but you know.
Yeah, I can cover for my team's weaknesses, and they can cover for mine, and it's about communication. I don't know.
Oh dear.
5 minutes.
Well, I'm gonna close down Duskgate's stream for the moment, just because latency issues.
Yeah, understandable.
But oh boy. Well, Cairo, good luck to you.
Yes, good luck to you when it gets around there. Good luck to Caronis. I believe in all of you.
No regrets.
The only person I don't believe in is myself, but that's fine.
Look, you don't have to believe in yourself.
I just have to make sure I don't do it. That's fine.
Yeah, exactly. But also, and I think this is an important thing which I've learned from my own experience in that semi-finals. Go for things, because why the fuck not right now?
Well, it's the finals. If any time's a time to go for things, it's now, right?
Yeah. If you get the opportunity to get a Sankansu, go for it.
Oh, I may have tried that in one of the games.
Well, you didn't get very far because I didn't notice.
I think I was 2 Shanturn. It just didn't work out, but oh well. Actually, no, I wasn't. No, I was way out.
Look, the important thing is we're now going to show off to the people why we are in the finals, or why we shouldn't have been in the finals, but are anyway.
No, we don't. You don't want to say that.
Is it going to be the same link or a different link?
For the room, it should be the same spectator link.
Yeah.
Because we're playing in the same server, so yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I am still in the room. That's good. I make sure that. All teams registered. Okay.
Yep, that was a little while ago, but yes.
Yes. Just try not to accidentally misclick and. Because I thought the one would be a better way. Until I realised I had already discarded it. That was for a turn, and I just went, no.
That's fine. 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay. Let's do this.
Okay,
Carol,
Rise, entertain the YouTubes for a couple of minutes.
So, Rise, any advice going into this?
Don't lose.
It's good advice. I like it.
Just think to yourself, what would Draconis do?
Yes, what would Draconis... Not what would Aegon do. That's not the correct thing to think. No?
I mean, think what would Aegon do if it would throw off your opponents. Otherwise, think what would Draconis do.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you have an insane amount of jam, think what would Shadow.
Yes, I that hasn't happened. But I now have running water, which I didn't have in the first game. So maybe...
Okay, your luck has improved.
My luck has improved. I don't know by how much, but it has improved. So yes. Alright. 2 minutes.
And the most important thing, don't get discouraged.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, if I go on tilt and start making more mistakes, that's just gonna... Yeah, it's trying to let that happen.
Yeah, just in between hands, take a moment to breathe.
Yeah, I do try and use my time. Like, I take a second every time I get the thing without just clicking. Because sometimes you notice things, like maybe there's a 1, and if you discard the other things, you'll be in for a 10. Maybe don't do that.
You do have 5 seconds before you make your move. You don't have to discard what you draw.
Yes.
That's 5 seconds of free time you have.
I will try and use them.
Well, yeah.
Possible.
I mean, if obviously there's times when there's nothing that really improves your hand, but...
True, but sometimes you look at something and go, actually, that's not safe. I don't want to do that. But I know I fold way too much, and I probably fold...
that's not a problem, really. I mean, as I say, the problem is usually the other thing.
Because I do tend to throw away my hands when I see danger, or when I see perceived danger, which isn't always there. But when I feel like I don't want to discard that 7.
But for every time that you fold when you don't need to, you will avoid dealing in.
Yeah,
and not realize it as well.
Yes.
Because I know it's weird because we have everything open and can see everything, but normally you don't have that knowledge. The number of times you probably avoided a read by not dealing a certain tile.
Yeah. Like if I've got a nice thing going and I draw a 7 in a different suit, I'm like, I get rid of that 7.
I mean, when you analyze your games in that sort of way, you notice a lot of your mistakes, but you also notice occasionally when you've been accidentally brilliant.
Yes. That's that. Yeah.
And it's always about what's the correct play rather than what was the correct play right now.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, starting in 2 minutes. Has been 2 minutes.
Yep. So good luck, sir.
Okay. I'll beat them all.
No
up.
regrets. All out attack, but do what you want.
Worst case, flip the table and throw some tiles at people. Okay, cool.
Indeed. Flip the table. Flip the table for glory.
Just steal point sticks from people.
Exactly.
Yeah. You're going to reach.
Hack the game, forgive you tenho every round.
If it was possible, I'm sure it would have been done.
I'm sure it has been done, but people tend to stop that sort of thing.
Yes. especially in the finals of a tournament where everyone's watching.
Exactly. if you luck into a 10-0 on your very first game, I know we've joked about this, but if you genuinely do this, I'm going to worry. Anyway, game has started.
Yes, game has started.
Good luck.
See ya.
Okay. So, Smiles, who we have played with in the last game, a couple other things. Play the game. No pressure. Indeed. And we will roast him for every mistake he makes. Best of jams, indeed. Oh, boy.
Now we wait for 5 more minutes.
Unfortunately, we do have to wait 5 more minutes, but there's 5 minutes where stuff is happening. I mean, you never know. If he does... He's not the starting dealer, unfortunately. He's also the last dealer in this particular game, which is fine. It randomizes between games, so... That's fine. It just means that on East 4 he can get his thing. His dealer rampage of 7 long, and get his Yakuman in South 2. And then I'll be proven correct just in the wrong game. Semi-finals rather than finals.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. Let's just have a quick check on things. So...
Hello, Egan. You're a finalist.
Really?
Yeah, you're a finalist.
I mean, you're not in the lineup for the finals, but you're a finalist.
You are part of a team. You are officially a finalist.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that's top 4 in a legitimate online Riichi Mahjong tournament, which if you put on the CV and anybody asks you about, you can say, I have no idea how they play that game. Might be the best interview response in the world, but, you know, is a legitimate thing you could put on your CV if you wanted.
Yeah.
You do not sound excited. Praise Aegon.
Sorry.
No, it's alright. I know you're busy with family matters or whatever, but yeah.
Oh, they just left.
Oh, did it? Oh, that's a shame. I know I had to confirm it about 5 minutes ago. We could have got you in.
Ah. It's alright.
Oh, well. You'll just have to join us for commentary.
Yeah, I will.
And for mockery.
Yep.
Yeah, at this stage, nothing to lose. Kyrol has been off the leash. She can play however he wants. We're canning everything. We're going to make all the mistakes. And then we're going to win. And then we're going to win anyway. Because that's what the jam demands. Alright, 3 minutes until the game actually starts up on our screen. Yeah. And then we can also use commentary in terms of relation to Aegon. Would Aegon have made this play? To which Aegon can say whether he would or not. Especially when Kyrol deals in and he can say, no, I wouldn't have done. And we will just believe you.
Well, I'm the guy who got you into...
Exactly. This is why we are praising you for this point. You did get us this far. Because somebody in the chat wasn't able to make it.
Oh, is this on?
Oh, yeah, we're streaming right now. It's just, unfortunately, we're in the point of waiting for the game to start off. Link is in the chat if you wanted to go and spectate on that, or you can just watch on the...
I'll just watch on
the tubes. We have, apparently, 5 people watching.
I just need to...
6 people watching. That'd be Aegon.
No.
Oh. Well, 7 people watching back again. We're almost back to the heights of Tiles of Confusion.
We could almost run 2 games at once.
I know. It'd be amazing to get back to that point, especially after all the shenanigans of going to Twitch and then coming back.
So, Shadow, next team tournament. Yes. 5-player teams with superpowers.
5-player teams with...
We do have superpowers. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Aegon has no idea how to play, but will always get Uridura. Kyrol can luck himself into a Yakuman for nowhere.
Out of the tournaments I've played...
Draconis is the master of carnage.
Out of the tournament...
You make a mockery of the rest of us, and we laugh at it. And me, I just have a pot of jam all the time. That's my only character trait. It'll be an anime worthy of the ages.
Hey, better than a pot of jam than a pile of tacos.
Yes, although I have a feeling one of those is slightly more universally accepted. As a thing you could eat, anyway. I have been known to eat jam from a jar before, but you know. It was jam I made myself. It wasn't as if I just got to the store and bought one. Anyway, game has started. I could be distracted. Alright. So, Kyrol with an okay-ish starting hand. He's also, as mentioned, the last dealer. So he's going to have fun with that. Dear God, the hand on the left, though.
Yeah.
Well, I think I sense where this is going. That's a possible Itsu and a half. And I don't see other hands being faster than that. Although Carol's managing a good job here.
What's the link to the... Ah, there it is. Oh, I wouldn't have discarded that dragon.
No, no, you would have done. You're asserting dominance by discarding dragon off
No,
dragon off dragon.
I wouldn't have done that time.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
If I was that guy with the 3 dragons, then I would have discarded.
Of course you would have done.
And 10 pie.
Riichi.
Itsu for 1. Thankfully...
I get rid of the 7, but no.
Not an Itsu?
1, 2, 3. No, it's actually no. If he gets the 4, it is. So you'd have a pair of 4s, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it wouldn't be. Huh.
It's reach only, I think.
Yeah, he's ruined that hand. He should have waited. It was also early enough that he could have gone to get rid of the 1s. Yeah,
One for reach only.
That's a bit of a blunder.
Well, draw 1.
Yeah, but considering what that hand is, that was an easy Chinitsu.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thrown that 9.
Well, I probably wouldn't either. He's playing safe against what would have been an impressive hand had he have waited a couple more turns. Yeah, if he'd have waited till now, he'd have had 3-5 in his hand. Reach Chinitsu, yeah. If you have a hand with 10 or 11 Manzu tiles in it, you've got to go for the Chinitsu. It's just, it's your opportunity. Here, though, there might be a deal in. There is.
Dom.
Yeah, reach Toradora, and that'll do. 5,200 from there, I think anybody's going to take.
Yeah. That would have been far scarier if you waited.
Well, Kyro's second hand is quite good. He just needs to discard the East to get this to assert dominance. Assertion of dominance will come later, I'm sure. Alright, Dragon Call might get the East now. Holds off on 1, which he's not playing the way he should be playing, but fine. He wants to play this seriously, I'm going to let him. He can call the second one, he's got 2 safe tiles now against the player who's called, so...
Drop 9-man?
Yep. Probably in this situation.
Please tell me I'm viewing.
You are. It's fortunately his, because I'm also streaming the event, my window's slightly delayed.
I know, I'm just waiting for the browser to load up the viewing.
Okay. 4 dots, I would say.
I would have kept that 7-man.
Well, no, that's... I mean, it's fine in isolation. It's still going to be 3-sided weight, though. It's not going to be pinned through because he's looking like he's getting the East paired up. Getting rid of the 4 would have... I
wouldn't have gotten rid of the 1 because, I mean... The 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah.
It's useful enough. Of course, now this kind of slightly backfired on him with that draw, but...
Yeah.
Because he's now lost the
2,
2, 3, 4 Sanchiku. Yeah.
Drop 6, 7. You go for
That's really gone backwards on
Sanchiku.
him. Yeah, no, 6, 7 go for Sanchiku, I think. Because he can still call the East and improve the hand, so. But Ipeiko, Sanchiku. No Dora, but he doesn't necessarily need those. How about 2's out?
And if he manages to pair something else up, that's a pin 2 as well.
Yep.
If we could get a free... Oh. That's another free gone. That is the first
Are
free
you
gone.
massively behind? Oh no.
No.
You're massively ahead.
He's slightly ahead.
Oh jeez. Unfortunately, that's going to lead Chiral into a trap here, I think. So, with a 4-dot weight, but we'll see.
I mean, that last 4-dot is in the wall. He could draw it.
Oh, come on. You had a pair. Okay, not a big loss, but I wouldn't have discarded the 4.
No, he was trying to.
I would have discarded the other 4, but.
He was trying to confirm the 2, 3, 4 in all suits. That's his justification for it, and it's the correct justification. It's just, yeah. It's fine.
He just happened to be waiting on the tile.
Thankfully, he hadn't done anything else. I'm going to try and reset this because it's slightly annoying hearing Agen's calls about a turn or two before they actually happen. But
oh no, Carol, don't do that!
I see.
Sorry.
No, I see. You shouldn't have got rid of that 2-man. Totally wrong. Dealer Rampage is also beginning. Still, it's not the end of the world. It's securing us in a battle for second, if nothing else. And we have finished second in every single one of our games in this tournament. And thankfully, this hand of his doesn't look quite... Well, it's still good, but it's not as fast as the last one. So, Chiral, Ipeiko Dora, hopefully, is the ideal place his hand is going. He's 2, 4, 6, 8. Should probably be costing the 7, 9 at some point soon, but we'll see. 1 from Tenpai for the player to the right. Tenpai, Dragon only. Oh, Dragon Dora 1, actually. Sorry. Yeah, this is a very different nature of table to what the last few have been, which might be throwing Chiral a little bit.
Well, it's all or nothing now.
Yeah, but there's a lot more aggression going on, which wasn't obviously the case in the semis and the quarters, but...
Carol, use the jam.
The jam has to come to you. You can't just use it until it does.
No, the jam flows throughout the universe.
We need more June quotes, and I need to put them on shirts with just
Dropping
jam.
Dora to go into 310 weight. Nice.
Or do the...
Yep, that's Squill's kind of falling to pieces a little bit there, but that's less things for Carol to worry about, I suppose. Problem might be the 4-7 weight that is on the left, but no, he's not going aggressive on that. He might. Oh,
This guy's winning off of cheap hands.
yeah, which is fine. It's as I say, a slightly different environment here. This is a good hand though. Chiral's just gotten into if he can make this work.
Yeah, paired that red 5 up with something. Have a Dora.
So the only problematic is the free man. If he gets the free man, this hand is away.
And they would be unwise to lower their jam.
I'm hungry now.
Carol, your father wanted you to have a jam when you were old enough.
Drop 5-man here.
Yeah, it's safe. It's early enough. If somebody were to call it, it kind of forces them into a cheap hand, which isn't actually the worst right now. And you can still call the East go into a free man Tempai. Thing is, the 5 is a double Dora, so he's going to want to really try and make something of it.
Yeah.
It'd be much easier for you to draw a 4 or 6 and just drop the 1-2.
A tremor in the jam.
G.
The last time I felt it wasn't the presence of my old master.
I don't think Mahjong jamminess is at all related to Star Wars. Thankfully, you're quoting the good Star Wars. But, you know.
Don't try to frighten us with your sorcerer's jam.
I might have dropped the 1-2 gone.
Yeah,
for...
that seemed like the opportunity to get rid of 1-2. Although he has lucked into that, so. He unfortunately now doesn't have a pair, which is a problem, but one he can potentially deal with. He can go into a 1 single weight, which is still live, so.
Yeah, the good part is he can do this silently.
He can also call that free if it gets played, because that might end up being loose from the dealer, the free man.
I have altered the jam. Pray that I do not alter it any further.
Moving through the series, I don't like this. Oh, that means that free's not going to come out of that side now.
I love a jam.
Alright, now I should get rid of 1-2. There you go. We do love jam. Jam is all important.
The jam is down. Commence attack.
There you go. Stop saying the jam is down. We need all the jam we can get. Scotty, we need more jam.
Slimy, my jam. This is.
Alright, there you go. I'm just going to mute you now because we're getting into the realms of nonsense.
Sorry. Sorry.
Amusing nonsense, for sure. But if you're going to start talking about slimy jam in that sort of regard, then I'm going to have to raise the age rating of this stream.
Fear will keep the other players in line. Fear of this jam.
I don't think anybody fears Kyrol's jam right now. Which might be good. Depends. Drawing a 4-dot would be amazing right now, but... Double Dora.
Search your jam, Carol.
Took the gamble and it worked.
One, two,
Come on, 4-dot.
7, 8,
4-dot
9.
one time. Oh, he's going to deal in. I don't know what kind of precognition he got there, but... Yeah, he's folded. Oh, he's folded at the right time. Well, that'll feel good if nothing else. Correct call. He's in last, but he's dealer, and he's got 4 pairs in his opening hand. And this, you know what this means? Suwanko time.
Too bad Dora, even if he doesn't get to Suhanko, so...
Yeah, but that's the backup plan. I mean, actually, Toito from here wouldn't be the worst. In terms of at least trying to force something.
Drop 7 or East? Yeah.
I'd have been inclined to keep the East just because double Tom, but it probably isn't going to come off at this point anyway, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately backfired. Which happens when things aren't going in your favour, unfortunately. I mean, it happens when it does, but it matters less.
So we're in last place right now.
We are in last place, however,
All
Kairo's got a
three
comeback
red
hand now.
Yeah.
So if he can get this into 5, 6, 7 Sanshiki range, drop the pair of 1s to get Tanyo. Tanyo to a free is more than a solid hand. So I'd be inclined to be getting rid of that pair of 1s and seeing what he can do. He could also go Toy Toy as well, but he'd then run the risk of losing those 5s.
2 out of 5.
Yeah, even just Tenyo Doi.
That's the ones out of the game.
Dealamongin is perfectly valid.
Well, actually, there's still one up
He does,
there.
however, need to probably start forcing it if he's going to go for it. Okay, 5s are helpful. So that's 7 pairs. 5 pairs, sorry. Though waiting on a middle final pair is not usually a good thing. 7's also gone on at least one side.
Well, unless you're playing against me.
He's also dropped 3 pairs, which doesn't look good for a 7 pairs scenario, but you never know.
The problem is all the other 5s bamboos are in other people's hands.
Yeah, but he also has other options which he's going for at the moment.
Ooh.
Yeah, into Payco.
Would be fine.
Yeah, anything pretty much is fine.
Yeah, he's dealer. He needs anything at this stage. This is why he should probably be pushing a little harder, but I'm not sure he's had that many opportunities to call things.
Carol, breathe in and push.
Well, this is 5 minutes ago, Kyril.
Ah.
I think that's half fold at that point, but he did probably need to get rid of something anyway.
Eat.
So all this waving I've been doing is not doing anything.
Nope, it's been doing nothing, sir.
3 only wait up top.
Down to 1 door. 30s. Just an insult to injury at this point.
No, that guy threw the 5.
Yeah, that was because he didn't need it for his Sanshiki.
Yeah.
He was trying to get to Sanshiki. And he's slightly annoyed at himself now because if he'd have waited, he'd have had it. 1, 2, 3 in each suit.
5, 6, 6, 6, 1, 1, 6, 6, 7, 7.
7 pairs, Tenpai. As long as he drops the 8.
Drop the 8.
4's at half Suji. There we go. He got the right one.
He could have had Ryan Payco.
Could have done. Tenpai is fine though. Means he keeps the dealer turn as long as he can survive 2 more discards. And you never know, that 4 might actually come out.
But there's 1 4 there.
It's only on the extreme Suji basis. You got to stay in Tenpai here, Cairo. You stay in 6. 6 is good.
No.
I mean, he played
Wrong
6.
Nah, that late you had to go for the risk, I think.
And threw himself out of Tenpai.
He's running out of opportunities. Draconis, you are 14,000 from the lead at the moment. How do you feel about getting back into this?
I mean, unless he goes on a last turn dealer rampage.
Well, he is the last dealer, so he does have that going for him, but...
Pretty good starting hand, I'd say.
Yeah, this is good. This is a solid hand. He's only got 2 loose stars to get rid of, and he's already got the 3 as well. So 3, 4, 5 Sanshiki is a thing he can definitely have.
And we're about...
That's also a good hand from Sal.
And we're about 3 turns from starting to metagame this.
No, it's fine, because of course, as long as he doesn't appear, then we know his dealer rampage has gone on forever.
Yes.
You know, all of them have pretty good hands.
Yeah. But it's not important. It's the big hand, and I don't think we've really had the big hand yet. So it's similar to how it was in Draconis' game. The first big hand, Hanneman plus hand, is probably going to define the game from the next phase. However, I see that on the right as well, actually, from the dealer. In all honesty, that's probably going to be it if it comes off. Looks like he might get away with being able to dodge this if he wants to keep attacking. Single weight on the free seems good, but not great. So he can only sumo that. If he can draw a 4 or 7, get himself into Pinfu, then... Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
1, 2, 3.
Now we can
4,
do it. Reach 6. Oh well.
I don't know what it's like to watch me play.
No, it's fine. I can understand why he's decided to fold that, but actually no, he wouldn't have been Tenpai anyway. Don't ignore me. He's still 1 away. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going mad. I thought he had Tenpai with that draw. He doesn't.
That might be dealing on East.
Yeah, there we go. And he would have done because again he's got the big hand that's going to define the game if it pulled off. So he was definitely looking at Hanneman with that.
Hanneman.
Well, Hanneman Sumo puts him in the lead, even as non-dealer right now. So that's what we mean by the next big hand will probably define the phase of the game for the time being. And again, Kara's got an okay start.
So does Gwill's.
Smiles
Looks like
and
they
whatever.
all have decent starts.
Yes, this is going to come down in a little bit of a way to who's more forceful. So you can force people to take a half bluff or go around something. You buy yourself a bit more time. That's brilliant draw. Okay, Dora. Two away. And since Carol isn't here yet, we know things have not gone disastrously wrong.
Or one of the other dealers is on a rampage.
Oh, this is true. But it means nothing has gone disastrously wrong yet. The important thing is the game is still close enough that anyone could take it.
It's anybody's game.
Well, no, it's got to be Kairo's game.
C
He's going
H
to draw that 4.
R A L.
Wibble.
What does that spell? Whipple.
Yes, anything then Wibble spells Wibble.
Another thing we used to do in the Sudan.
Was it used to play Mahjong and go Wibble?
I think the mahjong was the hint you were insane.
I'm a finalist in the Mahjong team tournament, but I don't know how to play. Nah, he's had no progression for 5 turns, which unfortunately is not good.
So if Gwill's draws the last 4, so that's a 3-sided weight.
Yeah, it's one of those things where everybody's kind of in shouts in hell right now. Yeah, 1 away up top.
It ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more.
Oh, it's raining.
Oof, and he drew it.
Yep.
Come
Oh,
on.
should be
kill.
alright. Kara's got enough safe tiles against him, so I'm not worried about that. But
At least a lot of the winners are in the dealer's hand.
True. And actually in the yeah,
Don't.
there we go.
Don't.
Game even, but not the right person really dealing in from that. But it does move the game on. And that was the first big hand of the game, by the way.
Oof. Word 3, Hanneman.
And we're in third now.
We are in third. But there are no prizes for third. And we're now 16,000 behind the dealer. Kyrol, do not go for Kokushi here.
He's going the
He
Kakashi.
paused, and I know that's what he was thinking, but no, this is not a Kokushi hand. It's a possible Honitsu.
Well, considering he isn't here.
We know he tried this 5 minutes ago, but look, I in the practice warm-up games, I did do a Kokushi attempt, but that's because I was more than a direct hit Yakuman away, and I was having a laugh.
Okay, he's folding it.
All right, fine. Or he's going for the half flush, which is possibly what he was going for anyway, but... Okay, so half flush west doesn't give him anything, but...
I wouldn't have flush anything. You have to go for the full flush, otherwise dirt
now
stays on.
he's getting there. Honitsu it is.
Yeah, if he manages to draw a second of either of those dragons.
That'd be ideal. They're still actually mostly live, so...
We have one white. We have two white outs. We have none of. We have one green. We have one green discarded.
1 green, 1 white discard.
Yep. Nine.
It begins.
Home.
Unfortunately, neither are bonus 1. But can't really help that.
Yeah, he's got to try something, and he's also the dealer after this, so this is a bit of momentum gain into the dealer turn, I guess. But... maybe he's not getting fortunate on his discards right now, but that was the correct move to move to a 5, I suppose. And now he knows the greens is safe. He just hasn't drawn a dot tile in so long, though. Yeah, he can take the Tenpai at least. Fortunately, it's a Yakuless Tenpai. Well, when he gets the next one, I suppose. Or he could have a go from this. He's going to have a go from this. Get rid of the
4,
Don't stay in
5.
Tenpai. Get rid of the 5 here if you're going to do anything. No, it's the most risky tile, but that's why you get rid of it now.
Mhm.
You force the issue. Somebody wants to go and attack you afterwards, that's fine. It's not really, but you know, it's in terms of if you had a legitimate hand, that's exactly what you'd want. So 4, 7,
5, 6, 7, 9. Fart.
Quite so, quite so.
Now, if he draws that south, that's a difference.
Yeah, Southie suddenly has a hand that does things. He has a hand that does things.
The hand that does things.
Drop that 3, Jill.
So last South Hellweights, basically.
Chi.
Yes, but it's double south Hanetsu.
Yep, double South Honitsu. Hellweight. It's worth it. Oh, Tyrell, don't switch. I know it's tempting, but don't switch. That's not the switch I thought you were going to do. I thought he was going to do a switch of going to the Toy from this late.
Yeah.
I guess he's trying to play safe, but... Oh, what do I know? At least it's no longer a South... I mean, the 5's in his hand. He's not coming out, but it's better than the Hellweight he was on, I suppose. I just like that every tile in North's hand is basically a winner for somebody right now.
Hello.
And that means he loses next one.
No. He's doing good. He's doing good here. He's got the hell weight. I'm just looking at all the winning tiles in the North's hand right now.
Well, he didn't go on a deal rampage.
He's
Don't.
deals into what?
Aye.
He doesn't look too bad, actually, in fairness. I know we're a bit far behind, but it's all good.
I mean, it's third. It's not a good third, but it's third.
Well, we will watch your third. But yeah, there were certain things you just couldn't do a lot about, in fairness, though we did moan at you a couple of times during the game, I'll be honest.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Draconis, get...
We'll review later, but let's see if the Draconis man
Yes.
can bring us back into the fold here. Otherwise, we're going to have to rely on me getting that 8 Dora jamminess again.
Yeah, apologies for not being able to pull an Aegon. And then winning the second
Oh
hand.
yeah, Aegon disapproved of many of your plays. He would have played
Oh,
very
really?
different tiles.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Aegon.
I
would've-
find
he
your
would've-
lack of jam disturbing.
He's also
To be
quoting
fair.
Star Wars jam quotes at us.
Okay, well, yeah, that's the thing.
The good news is I'm not going to be able to hear these in about 30 minutes.
Evacuate in our jam of triumph?
No, we're not going to evacuate in the jam, sir. That is disgusting and a health and safety hazard. If you
see what
evacuate
we've
into the
had to
jam,
do.
then get out.
But yes, Draconis, I believe in you. You can do this.
It's
You have-
fine. Dot, 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 dot.
You have
Or is
paid the
it?
price for your lack of jam.
Yeah, you pay in jam. You pay money for get jam. That is the price.
Yes.
If you have a lack of jam, you pay for jam. Therefore, you have
Exactly.
jam. You have paid the price for your lack of jam.
Commander, tear this jam apart until you found those jam.
I remember once somebody saying that Dark Elder playing Imperial Guard was like wrestling with jam. No matter what you do, it's just always there.
So basically a slime.
Well, yeah, it's also because the way the Dark Elder work is by picking off single targets, and the Imperial Guard are just tons of units. Hence why the argument of how to win it was you basically have to learn how to fight jam. But I don't mean jam in that context here. This actually isn't a bad hand in all fairness. I think the one or two things we might have said towards the game is that maybe you should have been a little more aggressive on some Tanya only hands, but
Yeah,
Again, it's-
yeah. I didn't want to deal in and lose like 20,000 points. Then.
I know, and we're not in a critical position yet at this point by any stretch. So
But you know, I know I should have been way more. Like, there are a few hands I just went, yeah, I'm following this, and I realized no, it was safe all along, but I didn't realize.
especially as I did try to hint that we have fun with it, go for things, try stuff.
Yes, but I mean, I don't want to bankrupt before someone else got to go.
Indeed, Show Sushi will now come out as foretold. Or at least I will go out and buy some sushi.
Eat.
One of those two things may in fact happen.
See, at this point, I looked at that and thought, I can't discard this. Wait, was what thing? No, I did discard 7 in the end. Thought, no,
Yeah,
that
I'd say
was
7's
fine.
fine. I mean, he's made early discards of 8 and 6, and it is a Suji to the 4. I'd say it's enough indicators that it's
There
probably
was something
fine.
I folded, but I don't think it was the 7. I discarded the 7. I can't.
Yeah.
Did
okay.
just good 7.
Which is fine. I'd use early discard indications a lot more than I perhaps should, but based on that, I'd say yeah, probably.
There was something I drew at some point which slowed my hand down.
I'd guess if you were on any kind of Sozi weight, it'd be low, but that's
Was it the
whether
6?
it's
Did I not
6
feel
3 or
safe?
5.
Yeah, I didn't feel comfortable discarding the 6, which was safe, it turned out. But the fact that I hadn't done any dot tiles, yeah.
Well, there have been 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they're expensive, so it makes a sort of sense. I mean, you could have folded the 8s if you wanted to. The 8-mans, I mean. Well, actually,
Yeah,
maybe not the 8-man, actually. In
I think I
context,
discarded the
maybe.
7 on the logic that Smiles discarded the 7 earlier and it wasn't called, there was no pause. But even then, that was, yeah, I didn't feel safe. And now I'm just folding at this point. I'm just going into full fold mode because I just
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's fair. You don't have too much to gain from this, so.
The king brought a Dane from the land.
相撲
He planted
Well,
a
good attempt, sir.
I mean,
Next up, the
The second
Draconis.
Hanneman on the bounce there. That's going to put him miles ahead.
yeah.
Okay, so that's
Next up.
40,000 points we need to make up then.
Well, Draconis can do it. If anyone can do it, it's Draconis. Well, maybe that. So if anyone in this chat can do it, it's you two.
Well,
Hey.
We'll see.
Yes, Sagan?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Hello. Hi.
Oh,
Hello.
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 Goodbye.
Oh, come on. Oh, I'm just wild about.
Hey.
Hey, Draconis. Good
Hey.
luck.
Good luck, sir. I don't know when this game actually begins because there's no commentary about it in the thing, but still, it will be good.
Yes. Fight Draconis.
If anything, all he needs is a direct hit Hanneman early on, and then we're back in the game.
Fight, Draconis. Fight, fight, fight. Demonstrate to them your skill.
I don't want to fight Draconis. I kind of need him to play Mahjong.
Exactly. Anyway, I shall be right back.
No worries. Yeah, we shall wait for things to happen.
Although they might possess the might, we have the will.
And what does that will say? Do I get all this stuff?
No?
What kind of will is that? That's of no interest to me. Oh, blah, blah, blah.
Bomb.
Just gonna have a quick check on the Twitch thing. Sorry?
Nothing. Draconis has just decided to throw the game.
Good. I'll channel my inner Egan. Indeed. And he will get that Tenho initial dealer turn that we keep telling you to get, and you never did. It's only 330,000 to 1 odds.
It's not my fault.
Exactly your fault. How many games have you played? Nearly 2 years. You clearly have gotten that many games in. Should have had one by now. And we just asked you to do it then.
I didn't even play 100 games.
Well, whose fault is that?
Mine?
Yeah, I suppose so. We'll blame you then. All hail Aegon. Oh, second game has begun. So in 5 minutes, we shall see how Draconis gets us back into this.
And in 5 minutes, Draconis will be in chat. Because
Well,
he
no,
lost.
He won't be in chat. He might send us a message saying, sorry. At which point I will then play Yakuman only Mahjong.
Yeah, but he'd have 0 points at that point.
Well, if he loses quite that many, then he's not half the player we believe him to be, but you know. But he has channeled the spirit of Aegon, and therefore he will do well.
How many times have I channeled the spirit of Aegon and
At least twice that we know of. The time you hit a referee, and the time you won that random hand that nobody was expecting, that was a buyman. But importantly, Draconis now has permission to do the one thing he loves to do.
Khan?
Khan! You're in last place. 40,000 point gap. We can't everything now.
That
just sounds like clank, 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 clank. I don't think we want to clank our way to a Khan, but okay.
Ce bal est original dans Galop Infernal dans... Ce bal est original dans Galop Infernal dans...
More Allegro. There we go. Perfect.
The violinists have passed the sound barrier.
Good. That means they're just about getting the music right.
No, it marks too.
Well, that would cause some slight issues with sound approaching twice as fast as it's arriving, but you know. But that's just the level of musical notation we're playing with right now.
Fire. Boom, boom.
Fire?
Torpedo.
I would say setting fire to the table is not going to help us win in this situation. But only because we're already last. They'll just use the point score from earlier.
So when we're in the lead, we set fire to the table.
Yes, that is exactly when we do it.
Fight, Draconis. Fight, fight, fight. Demonstrate to them your skill.
Or at least your ability to manipulate jam.
Come on, Destroyer. Destroyer. Destroyer.
I don't think destroying women is going to help either.
It's ships.
I heard destroy her. I wasn't sure who you were referring to, but you know.
A ship.
Well, destroying ships isn't going to help Draconis win a game of Mahjong either.
It might.
In what possible manner could it possibly do that?
Some sort of a timey-wimey butterfly effect?
Fair enough. Carry on. Well, I mean, if I'm just comparing the scores to how this went in our last game, actually, we are slightly further down, and the leader is slightly, you know,
Further up.
further up. But in practical terms,
Well, we're in the
Draconis can
final.
make 20,000 points up in a game. He can do it. 30,000 point swings are not impossible in one hand, Chan. And if the swing is entirely against the player currently in the lead, then all is good.
Draconis. Draconis.
Aegon.
Draconis. All praise Aegon.
Oh, praise Aegon. Okay, game about to start then. So Draconis is the starting dealer. Did not get his Sosushi. Darn it. Hand is okay. Possible Itsu.
Fight fiercely. Draconis. Fight.
Boom.
Demonstrate to them your skill. Albeit
Already
they
quoted that.
possess the might, nonetheless we have the will. How we shall celebrate our victory. We shall invite the whole team up for tea. Hurl that spheroid down the... Oh, wrong game.
Yes, very much so. And you'd already started quoting that earlier. But
Fight fiercely, Draconis. Fight. Impress them with our prowess. Do.
yeah, let's just silence him for a couple of moments. Let him get it
Thank
out of his
you.
system. No, it's fine. He can come back. You were saying?
Oh, fellows, do not let the computer... Come on, chap.
Nope, he's still going. How long was this speech again?
You know,
Fight
I'm
for
not sure if
Kevin.
I'm more impressed that he just knows it off the top of his head.
It is quite an impressive thing, but
Won't it be peachy if we win
Plus, he
the
just
game?
has it open and is feeding it.
he could be doing that too. He does have a lot of books around. Books better than the Complete Guide to Paladins.
1
Well, overall, this isn't too bad, but he's up against a double call now, so he might decide to just play this cautiously. He is the dealer, though. You might need to try. You might need to try and force things.
Let's try not to injure them, but fight. 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 Let's not be rough, though.
Also, for a 10 weight.
Anyway,
Anyway, 1 from 10 by. Which would be reach only at this point, but probably take it. He's for a 10 again. So from 1 for a 10 weight to another. There we go. That's not for a 10, but it's dead weight. That's exactly the sort of luck we like from the dealer. From the leader.
Bila. Nida.
7. You can finally wait on that.
Okay. I've got it out of my system now.
I don't think you have, but carry on. So 7 closed weight versus 7 man weight. Goes for the man.
リーチ
Riichi waiting on the 4-7. Chiral half folds.
Chiral?
He does.
Hello. I'm half
Hello.
folding.
You half folded.
Okay, good.
Draconis, of course, would never do such a thing.
No.
He's just going to power through this. For a hand that's actually worth nothing, so he's definitely not going to do that. Yeah, that'll be him out. 987.
Come on, 17. 11. 10. 9.
Okay, and a sumo from the leader, but it's a trash hand.
4. 1. Boom.
Does unfortunately kill our dealer turn, but doesn't overall change things. Okay, Dora in hand. Hand is actually quite good. If you can pair up something on the honor tiles end, that would be perfect. Yeah, West up, 9 up. And there's the red gun. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So,
Yep, so if you can get that free so, then we're looking at East Door 1. Which right now, for momentum's sake alone, we quite probably want.
you store it too?
Oh, there we go. That'll do.
Or
Play
each
the
door
whites
two?
here and just try and progress on. Nope, he's going to cut that 2 free now. So 2 away. But East Door 2 is perfectly fine.
1
So he's now committing to the east weight. Only one of those left, but why not at this point?
チ
Yeah, no one's going to deal with it from experience.
We'll see.
From having that exact weight, no one dealt it.
Yeah, I know. But this is a slightly different situation to yours.
Okay.
Because we have a person miles in the lead and they need to chase. We need to chase as well, but you know.
He who smelt it, dealt it.
I'd like to see your scientific backing on that data.
Yeah.
Well, he's closest to the source, isn't he?
Depends on the situation. And it's not a universal fact that you will be where your nose is.
I mean, unless you've had some sort of horrific accident or happen to be a
Well, the
superhero.
only time this would be investigated is if there had been a terrific accident or a murder, so that possibility exists.
What a man farts in a fire factory and causes an accident.
I didn't say the accident was caused by that.
A fire factory.
Yes, we produce fire, but no other purpose than to have fire to sell on the open market. If you need fire, we can provide it. We have runners with torches going out across the world. We're hired every year for the Olympics.
Now on white.
This has gone slightly surreal, but yes, he is actually in a good situation right now.
I mean, double hell, but
It is double hell, but
We'll take it.
It's double hell you can call at least. If it comes
Yeah,
to
he
it.
can call if something comes up. And if
But-
somebody wants to keep their momentum going, they're going to have to play through
We
it.
see
So.
it. We are going to see it.
Come on, Draconis.
It's a 10 part.
Home.
We need the biggest comeback since Lazarus.
Each.
8-5. And with that reach, I think it's...
2 8s.
There's an 8 left.
This is a hand I would have gone for.
you know, looking at his discards, they might
There
think
is.
he's on a. They might have thought he was on a Shinitsu
Yeah,
hand to
possibly.
half.
But it's on Double Dora. Comeback begins. 5,000 points back. Gap 33,000.
Subo.
You're only 6,000 away from second.
We're not interested in
saying that-
second, Chiral.
I'm not saying that. Well, I mean, it would be quite.
33,000 from the lead.
It would be quite poetic if we had second in every single game, though, wouldn't it?
Well, I'm going to do all I can to mock
Oh,
your
yeah, go for
poetry,
first.
even if I have to deal in the last hand to get us down to third.
No, that's a near Kakashi up north. Or-
Hmm.
It is actually quite close. You're probably going to go for it.
Yeah.
He still
So
needs
what-
9-9 white and north. So it's not guaranteed by any stretch in this regard, but he's gonna be tempted, especially as he is that far behind the dealer.
Yeah, if Draconis is
Oh,
going to hold
leader,
those
sorry, not
whites, then he's fine. But, yeah.
I see one potential scenario which might cause some amusement, if only because I've never seen this happen. You can deal into a Kokashi by declaring a card on that last tile.
Yeah,
Go.
is rubbing a can on to now? I didn't realise. Okay, neat.
D-R-A-C.
It's the only Chankan you can do with a concealed set, so...
You can do it.
He probably can't Khan until that target's
No.
discarded, and he's not likely to be doing that anytime soon, but...
Potentially 2 Dora. 3 Dora, I guess. Depending whether he keeps the East.
No, cut the 9-8 here, I think. Or we might decide to go
Will
with
it
the,
be peachy if we win the game?
So 7, so for Ipeiko Tenpai, or if he can draw the 6, he just has Ipeiko waiting on the 7. North's out yet.
There's one left in the wall.
Okay. So I don't know whether he's playing around the possible Kokashi here, or he's just decided that he wants to play it a bit bigger.
Might also just be a safe tile for later.
Right, yeah. Unfortunately,
he's
not
he's-
in this case.
He's folded the Kokashi, I think. Although that proves the Kokashi's out, so we should go for that now. Yeah, Kokashi is now diffused. With all the whites gone.
Could still make. Could still run an all Artiles hand there quite easily. Is that
10 by
3?
5 only,
Yeah.
which is effectively dead weight, as I don't see Draconis dropping those.
I'll be right back.
No worries.
No problems.
リーチ
Again, dead weight.
Well, a little upgrade on Draconis' part, I guess. He's willing to get rid of 2.
East should be safe as well,
Maybe-
so he can luck into this.
Oof. And now Draconis is an 8/10 weight.
He's still.
No, he's one way.
he's still
It's not
one-
there yet.
one-
Oh yeah,
yeah.
it's one away. No pair yet. Great.
No, not
Wait, it just
officially.
needs a
Boom.
3/6. That's Tempai. On
It is
4/5.
tempo.
Or
4 should pass, but whether he wants to go for it now.
ドン
Wrong way round. 1,000 points though.
oh well. Draconis, we still
Gap
believe
is,
in
the
you.
gap is closer than it was. 36. He's one away from his Sosushi though.
We still believe.
Of course we believe. No reason why he shouldn't. He's on the east in the. This is basically mid game, so.
Yeah.
And 36,000 is not an insurmountable gap. I've done that in a single east session before.
If you have one of your games where you end up 40,000 above, then we're good.
Yeah, I
I'm
think,
not saying-
I
I'm
think
not-
I had
I'm not-
3 of those in a row recently. Unfortunately, that might have taken all the wind out of it.
Yes. I mean, no pressure, of course. but if you
fine.
did.
Look, look, here's the thing as well. Draconis is sitting on Dora 3 right now with Dragon. Problem is the hand's not quite as close to being finished as he would like,
Yeah.
but
It's a nice position if he gets lucky. That helps.
indeed. I'm going to refresh again.
Oh.
That's fine. It's good to know good things are happening.
Good things are happening.
But Dragon Dora 3 we would take.
ポン
Yeah. So Shanten,
So 4 or
All
7 man
that.
from somewhere.
Tenpai.
ポン
Yep.
5,
4-7.
7.
10
4, 7, sorry.
4/7 door 4.
Quite so. This is a good enough hand. If you can get a direct hit from this, then that will put a severe dent in things.
Yeah.
And that
first place
4 is, that
does
4
have-
is loose
Oh.
in his hand. It might come out.
Just do another.
Oh.
Oh, it won't now. Darn it. Up until that point, it might have happened.
There it is.
Now.
I need not your feelings. I will just win anyway. Okay, Mungan. We're nearly back into positive score. Gap is 26. Deal a turn. Reasonable hand.
Yeah, no one's got the south door, so that's north door in fact. Two from Pikachu.
West
There.
player has 2 north.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not yakking
It's
for
not
him
a
at the moment, so
seat
it's not.
Yeah, it's not their wind, but it is 2 Dora, so
Yeah, true. But he has to do something else with it. He can't just call to get it at this stage. But if Draconis can get a bit of momentum going here, this could be the start of something. Start of busting a player out, so I didn't have to go into the finals and I can just declare win.
yes, that'd be nice.
Okay, so moving probably towards Tanyo here.
Yeah. Tanya's alright when you've got.
Tanyo's alright because he's dealer more than anything else at this stage. So,
Yeah.
or we could have a 1-2-3 Sanchikyu as a backup plan.
I tried to search for so many times.
It's not something you go for usually, but it's same to Itsu. If it comes off, be aware of it, but
The amount of times have been
it's
two.
a bonus
like,
rather
one-
than what you're aiming
Drop
for.
2 Thupiso. or the 3 dot?
I don't always get rid of the 3 dot here just because it's early, but he gets rid of the 8. He gives himself the 3, 5, 7 shape, which is not to be sniffed at, but
Dreaming of that sounds good.
drawing a 4, so here would be the best, I think, although it gives him slight awkwardness. Yeah. Set up the 3-sided weight there.
Yep.
Pair established. We'll have to get rid of one of his sets going forward, but
Yeah, I guess the weakest one's probably
the weakest one is
5-7.
officially 5-7, but it'll get rid of a 2-3.
Yeah.
Assuming
Let's
something
see.
doesn't change this, because obviously if he draws a 4, then that changes that slightly. Yeah, so 2-3 gotten rid of here. The thing is, this is sort of hand he'd love to be calling with, but nothing's come for him yet.
Yeah. That I've noticed that again against these players too.
Okay,
keeping-
I'd be okay with...
Yeah, keep the 4-0 option open.
At least for now. What do we have on the other side? Okay. Draconis pushing. Good.
Yeah,
Yes.
he can see 2, so... Makes sense. He's also over dealer, so it sometimes pays to be, or at least seem aggressive.
Well, not dealing the 8. I guess he might this turn.
No, he'll do next turn, but you know.
Yeah.
Slight annoyance is his 3-sided weight is being destroyed by the player on the left at the moment.
1
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, I thought he could drop another 1, but...
Tanya probably only one Dora, unless he goes for the 6.
no, he can still draw. He can still get a 6.
リーチ
Less likely to now.
Yeah.
2
Oh, there it is, okay.
Up top for door 4.
Still got 2-sided weights, so it's not...
Draconis' tempo is probably not going to be fast enough unless Lily decides to drop a 7.
It's a Suji, and obviously 4 is a safe tile across, which is something to always be considered in these sorts of situations, but... Because somebody might play a 4 as a
And
safe
that's
tile
a-
against...
Draconis win.
There it is.
Yay!
Way!
4
More points gained. Draconis, our Lord and Savior, who is clearly channeling Aegon correctly.
Yes.
Gap 19-6. And, ooh, that's a fun hand.
That is a hand, isn't it?
I was looking slightly more fun when I saw 4 pairs come up, but there was only 3.
Yeah, but still.
Player on the left has garbage. Player on the right has a monster.
Is they going to be dreaming the dream?
Oh, the first hand in your game, we were discussing somebody who had a hand similar to the one on the right. Basically, he should have waited 2 more turns to finish his Chinitsu instead of going for what was a reach only with Dora.
Okay, they just go also draw and move
Exhausted.
on.
Yep,
Yeah.
they can do that. He's not going to take it.
I would have, being in 4th place.
No, because he doesn't have enough. Because as I say, the Kokushi math says you need more than that. So
At least would have considered it.
yeah, he probably did, but you need at least 1 more to have a go at it, really. And there might be.
Okay.
Is there going to be another one here? No, he's going to play it on. Actually, is it 9, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, he didn't have enough. But it's fine, and he got a better hand out of it. So
Yeah.
And he killed Draconis and the guys on the right. Good.
that was a big Chinitsu hand potentially. So
Mm.
guy in first is going to be slightly salty about that. Nice. I think the jam is flowing. Not sure it's an overflow yet, but the jam is flowing towards Draconis right now. 7 dot for Tempai. Okay, cup of 9-8. Yep. Seven dot for Tempai then.
Or 7 dot.
Well, I'm looking at the optimal bit of pin fooing, but yeah.
ポン
Meanwhile,
ポン
Meanwhile, it's a
some
bluff.
really
Guy.
unfortunate calls.
Yeah, it's a bluff, but
ポン
that's not a bluff anymore.
They can call the calm if they want to.
He can. Well, yeah. He should be
He
actually
must.
canning because he needs the points.
チ
I mean, yeah, Tenpai. I'm gonna say.
I'd
what
be
do you
very
say?
surprised if Lily doesn't can here.
Are they going to wait until they've got a man tile
Maybe.
to come to try and
maybe
get the was it Rinshan, isn't it?
Oh,
8 dot here seems sensible.
リーチ
Yeah, okay. So 4
Might make a
7
bit of
dot
back
wait.
off.
That'll put some pressure on at least.
You gonna see it? Yep, there it is.
Can't
you
after the
do it.
reach, you fools! But yeah, in this situation, it's reasonably justified.
Yeah, no.
so how's it going? I've missed. Oh, we're back.
We're back, yes. We never left, but, you know, we're back.
I mean, Draconis is back with us up.
There's two sevens. Are
I
they
don't
gonna get
think
rid of
it could be...
one? No.
Oh, okay. He's got to keep that 7, surely. Yeah.
Yeah. But still.
So what do we win again?
I think it's
We don't talk about what we win yet.
Okay.
Okay. We talk about what we win after we get it.
Yes.
Yes.
But we need to be in the
Also,
top 2, which we currently are in second.
The title, if nothing else.
He's going to have to drop a pair now, which is getting slightly
He's not
amusing.
going to drop a Dora pair, so it's going to be the twos, maybe?
No, he's going to drop a 2, don't worry. But yeah, I mean, he might decide the 7's worth going for. It'd be 7 is risky, definitely, but there's a lot of 8s and 9s on the board and some 6s. He might be tempted. Nah, he gets rid of the dragons.
Although,
Sumo.
having said that, Sumo.
Boom!
スモ
Dealer rampage continues.
Error? One error! Hey! Draconis!
Mangan.
Mangan.
Dealer Mangan,
28
and the gap is
compares.
2,800.
Yes!
The jam flows have begun.
I'm so proud of you, Draconis. You've done an amazing job. Bloody again with the very strange hands.
These hands are more common than you'd think, but but at this stage
yeah,
now,
close.
the person in the lead can't play too safe anymore.
Exactly.
Because in fact, he might even. It depends. There's 2 schools of thought here. Either you close up and wait for the other player to start dealing into hands, knowing the other 2 are going to have to start playing more aggressively for stuff, or you just use their aggression to get some more points in.
Yeah.
But as I say, I'm quite happy for him to start busting Lily out.
Naturally drawing the three reds though. It's not bad.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the end of Draconis' dealer turn unless there is significantly more jam coming.
チ
Yeah, so this is kind of what I meant. Now the person in the lead is going to have to start doing something.
Yeah, Ken has actually begun playing the game again. Well, that too. That's not bad.
Because when you got a 20,000 point lead, you can kind of try and play it safe and just wait. But Yeah, I'm just looking over at the hands that are up, and there's some there's some monsters building at the moment.
Yeah, Draconis's hand is building,
It's
but not too much
okay,
value.
but it's not going to have a lot. I mean, he doesn't need it to have value if he can win it,
Home.
but he's also not getting it as fast as the others.
Yeah. But still, I believe in you, Draconis. Uh-oh.
リーチ
Well, this puts pressure on the person who's made 2 calls, and he's not in Tempai yet.
4-6, 4-7, but at least Draconis isn't likely to drop the 4 or the 7.
Nope, almost certainly not.
ち
He is,
Unless
however,
he's your
going to
second
attack
call.
because he's in attack mode right now.
Yeah.
ち
Well,
The good news
Uh,
is he still
Come on.
didn't keep the Tempai, and okay, fine.
ouch. Well, it was still a good dealer turn.
Yeah, it was a
fair.
fair deal around. Gap back up to 4,800, but the gap to second is expanded. South 2. I shouldn't. I unfortunately jinxed it by mentioning the jam overflow.
You did. I just checked chat. I was like, no, why? Just be glad it's happening.
I
don't
had to
recognize
warn people.
it.
Have you ever gotten yourself stuck on treacle? It's not a good experience. They end up experimenting on you 70,000 years in the future to make dinosaurs.
I see. Everyone's hand looks developed really, except for Ken's at this point. Maybe Draconis's to an extent.
Nah, Draconis is okay. It's a bit awkward though. I mean, mind you, none of them are particularly good hands in terms of neat
Yeah, they're not
Pinfu weights here, and that's a good draw.
Yeah, not good for value, but they are. Well, these hands
We don't want
reasonably
value
fast.
hands here. We're quite close to first, so we're quite happy with cheap hands.
But it'd be better to have a bigger first, right?
Sure, but we need to get to first.
True, true.
The important and possibly stressful thing for me in the moment is that I am going to go in with a shot.
Yes, exactly. That's the sad. That is the most stressful thing.
And I'm still not going to be able to con like mad.
It's okay. All you need to do is just win. It's like you're about 40,000 points ahead, and then you can go Khan crazy and have a bit of fun.
No, everybody else will go con crazy. That's the problem.
Yes, you can join in and probably lose all
Well,
the
I'm
points.
not the one who's supposed to join in. I'm supposed to play sensibly at that point.
No. You have to play Khan crazy.
No, we have to try and win. If we have a chance of actually winning, then we have to try and win.
Yeah, I'm going to maximize what I feel is our best shot at winning.
Yes. But if
Then
it ever
we're
turns
gonna-
out that like we're not in a position where we have a decent shot at winning, then we can go
Then
Khan
I'm-
crazy.
No,
It'd be great.
that's the thing. We're in a shot at winning as long as we have a deal round left, basically. So as long as we have a deal round left, I am going to do everything I can to get to myself to first, even if that means doing some plays that are, quite frankly, absurd.
But that's fine. It's the finals of a Marjorie tournament.
Also, Draconis' luck hasn't abandoned him yet.
No, yeah. Possible
Sumo only at the
nonsense.
moment, but he can improve the hand with quite a lot of what he can draw here. So if he draws a free dot, he's into a irregular free-sided weight.
Maybe 3 or 4
Oh, actually, he
perfect.
can't draw a free dot. They're in the other person's hand, but. And where are the 6-man? One there. There's one 6-man left. They could get to. No, okay. They'll go that way around. But...
That's
Yeah,
not
no,
bad.
Abandoned Empire, go for pin 2.
リーチリー
So
チ
9-6, double Riichi. And we can follow into this pursuit reach here if we wanted to.
リーチ
This folly. Oh no.
Free-sided weight, though.
It is a good way.
How much pressure does this suddenly put on the dealer?
As much as possible.
Oh dear, 258 then.
I'll be right back.
No worries.
Ah.
スモ
Sumo it is.
It was a good wait though, but
Dealer loses more points, so we do close in on the dealer here.
also ow.
Sorry about that. Did
We're-
it? Did anything?
South 3 were 1,000 points closer
There
to
was
the
a
dealer.
big loud noise, but it's fine.
Sorry,
It's
I accidentally nudged the thing out of the connector with my foot.
Just remember, I have a Yeti. It's set quite low. I can deafen you all if I wanted to. But this is also definitely YouTube, and I'm fairly certain there's rules against that.
Sorry, you're going to jail for YouTube crimes.
Okay, well, door in the hand. It's not bad, and we don't need many points. But now, of course, this brings it into a three-way fight for the lead.
Yes.
So one more big hand from Draconis would be appreciated. Could still very easily happen here. If he gets a 5 of an next draw, he's only 2 away, so...
Guess drop the 1, yeah.
Yeah, drop the 1, because he that actually is reasonably helpful, because it confirms for 9 pairs as his 9 is his pair. He might be able to draw a 4 later on to improve things.
Meanwhile, pretty nice shape from Lily.
True, but...
Not a high value shape, but a nice one.
Nice. Okay, so 6 would be the ideal draw in that instance. He's dropped the pairs, which... I'd have got rid of the 3 here, confirm the 9s of the pairs, but he might be looking at Tanyo so he can call things.
What's Lee really going for at this point? I guess
Tanyo.
maybe Tanyo Ipico.
Tanyo and a Tanyo Dora, really. He might even call this.
They do have a double run. That's an extra 1, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, so 1 from Tenpai. Tanyo Dora 1. Which, if he takes from the leader, would put us in the lead.
Riichi.
Plus 1,000 points.
Oh, they just pressed the button without thinking, I'm guessing. No?
No,
I guess it's 2-5. Yeah.
it's 2-5. Of course, we would probably not be discarding that, in all honesty.
No, Draconis is safe, I think.
Not unless he gets into a position where he wants to cut that. No, the 1-2 is a much.
Yeah. Even if he's waiting on the 6, I guess he probably... Well, yeah.
Bless you, Aegon. 7's thankfully safe, and that's the thing that we get rid of there. So yeah, that's useful.
That's fine. Brings it down to 1-4. Which he isn't taking, which is fine and good. No, Draconis,
Nice.
no! Oh, okay.
He'll get rid of the 1, surely. Really. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if he keeps the 4-5-6 and takes the 3 as his pair, that would have been terrible.
4
Doesn't matter. We are now in the lead, I think.
We are indeed. Yes, by 100 points.
100 is all we need to win the tournament.
100 is all we need.
That went all right. I would say so, sir.
My dad says thank you for the sneeze
No worries.
response.
I thought that was you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job, Draconis. Proud of you.
We're
Doesn't take
all
much to be proud of you, but I'm definitely proud of you. And it's a low bar.
What low bar? He got us back into the.
Oh yeah, no, I know, but
Well,
like he could
we
have
don't know if
done
we
a lot
are in
less.
the lead at this point.
Like
Still-
Draconis could have done a lot less, and I would still be very incredibly proud of him. That's what I'm trying to say.
Draconis could have literally lost points, and you would have still been proud of him.
Maybe, depending on how many points.
We're using the Aegon stand on him, so of course he would be.
Yeah.
He correctly channeled the spirit of Aegon.
Oh, hail Aegon. Stop doing that.
No, it's what's working, maybe.
It's working, maybe.
Oh, really? Oh, no. Draconis, why?
What did he do?
Indeed, praise Aegon. Oh, it's fine. I made the joke in chat that he's about to deal into a Buyman.
You said yeah.
リーチ
Well, given both 3 and 6 would be useful tasks for him to draw right now.
Hmm.
Fight fiercely. Shadow.
Nothing I folded against that.
I think you're going to say against Picacola, right?
Fight for Aegon's glorious name. Will it be peachy if we win the game?
Hold on, hold on. My thing has just suddenly disconnected myself. I might actually be in the final round. Sorry.
Oh, okay. If
which
that's the
case,
case, then good luck.
Good luck, sir.
Believe in the Aegon, and all of your tiles shall be correct.
Okay, hold on. I need to actually do some stuff here, but
Okay.
because I was not expecting this to start up quite that suddenly.
Hmm.
Right. Stop stream.
Who's here?
Me and Jill.
Oh,
Ah,
I should mute myself. Sorry. Okay then. So yeah, I was expecting to have a few more minutes to just analyze and congratulate Draconis on that one, but apparently my delay was slightly more than I was expecting, and I was not expecting to just jump straight in.
チ
Yeah, let's go for this. It's a cheap hand, but I'm actually quite happy with it. So. So 2/4 Sanchku is a thing that I'm currently looking at in terms of where this hand is in value-wise, but Tanyo Sanchku, cheap hand, but enough to take the lead, and right now we're just looking to get games across. Door has been played by Ronald. Second door. Stop stream anyway, just play that game. There's nothing about me. Okay. 6 dot is still our best thing for anybody to discard right now because we can call out, go into a 2/4 Sanchku wait, but. Yeah, 2 dot would be cool. Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, 2 dot would be fine actually from there to just draw and have it. But... Okay, reach across the table. Does the 4 pass?
本
Okay, so we're in a 2/4/5 wait. Which is risky, but I really don't want to do the repeats, so.
Home. Long.
Sanchku. 2,000 points. We take the lead. Gain 1,000 from the reach stick as well. Game moves on to East 2. 7 more hands to go. If nothing else, after East 1, we are winning. Okay, 7 passes. It's also going to be the first game that I'm actually properly going to have commentary on me from the live stream. The last time this happened actually was an absolute disaster for me because that was when I completely botched the second round of the things. I don't want to go for that just yet. I might go for one second one. If my hand was a little closer to Tanyo definite, then we'd have a go, but... Okay, 7 pairs Ishanten. And it'd be Tanyo, Red Dora, 7 pairs as well if that came off, unless I draw the East. Green Dragon's safe. Risk the East here because we've got some other options. 9s have been played quite a lot, so that'll be our most likely drop if we do things, but... Okay, 5 man. Mathematically, there's more of those out there, so this is why we've now done the switch to this. Just the correct decision here.
Chi. Home.
So 1 away from Toy Toy with Red Dora. This might be a little aggressive, but I'm playing my game right now.
Home.
Riichi.
Okay, reach 5-7. This is a 5-7. We have Tanyo, Dora, Dora. Tanyo, Dora. Red Dragon. 1 played, 2 played. Yeah, that's fine. Six dot is not safe against him at all. Fold. Okay, one player Tempai. He was waiting on a 6-3-6 weight. So glad I kept that. Okay. Dealer turn. We have a 2,000 point lead. Which is nothing. This is very losable. 789 Sanchiku is the thing we can do, though. But we're not going to force it that easily. Because the hand is actually quite fast if I can get that 7 done. 2 tiles loose to get to a Tempai position. There. Arguably the 2 was better to get rid of, but we'll see. We shall see. Okay. That was the wrong way round. You can see the chain of backfiring going on right now. Hand's still good. I just need to get this 7 across, and then we can potentially do some stuff. It's not the easiest hand to call with as dealer. But I do want to keep the Sanchiku possibility alive. Red Doggin. Okay, for those who don't know this channel and how I play game, this is what we call a possible Itsu.
Chi.
Somebody's debating that West goal. I was about to say, please say I haven't disconnected. Possible Itsu is on.
Home.
I mean, maybe I just go full Chinitsu here. I don't know. How late is late to go lunging for it?
Home.
Too late, I think. So it's a closed 7 weight. Of which there's still 3 I could draw.
Home. Dom.
Okay, I'm fine with this. Also, that's a disconnect across the table, I've just noticed. Well, if he doesn't come back, then I think that puts us in the top 3. Unless absolute disasters start happening. This also potentially gives a slight benefit to MMC because he will get benefit of more favourable things he can chi, which you wouldn't normally expect from, you know, players who are actually there. Pair of 7s. Hand's not bad. Tenyo is a thing that could happen. He's back. Okay, he's back. Whew. I mean, obviously we don't want to have people disconnect and then just, you know, worm our way into the win, but, you know, it removes the doubt now. I'm going to say this. If we can draw this 5, we are basically almost there. I'd have to drop the souths most likely, but oh, he's away again. Severe disconnection issues going on. Alright, now we'll cut the souths. We're going for Tanyo here. Perfect. So we probably will be cutting one of these 7s in a moment, but for now... Nice, okay. Now we got the 7. So we got our Pinfu set up here. If we can draw either 5 or 7, we have Pinfu, Dora. Perfect hand for when we are east 4. Can also just call a 5 or a 7 if one gets played. Five is ever so slightly more likely.
G.
Wrong 5. It's not a good way, but I might as well take the thing when I can. That "do you want to declare Riichi now" sound is going to get on my nerves before very long.
Home. Riichi.
I realize this is for a 10, but, you know. I could even have just stayed in the 5, but I'm hoping for a fold here. For a 10 bluff reach, I suppose. That was not good at all, in all honesty, because I missed that I did this earlier, and I would have won if I had... Doesn't matter. We've made a beginning. We're going to now deal in. We're going to lose some points. This is not the way to play in the lead. I shouldn't have gone for this. Should have stayed. Should have stuck. Ah!
Home.
Fine. Let's see if a jam is with me, because it would have to be right now. Last 7, couple of 4s. On a reach I didn't actually need. That hasn't actually done objective. Good news is, no more discards left, so this is just going to be a case of, oh, god damn it. I got away with that, but I really shouldn't have done. That was a poor error in judgment on my part. South 1. I'm playing too aggressive. I'm playing on tilt. I saw Reach Tanyo and things, and that did not really help me out at all. Okay, 9-9. Okay, calming is complete. Let's get on with this game. Possible Itsu. South as well, so we're not being too punished by what we did earlier, which I've got to say is a good thing. And if nothing else, that display would have probably confused somebody, which is clearly the point. So south into a pair weight of some kind. Or if I can draw a 1 or a 2, then I am going the pin through rate, and then we're just going to toss the 4s.
Chi.
Maybe not.
Home. Sumo.
The jam is back. Alright, South Dora. 2700. Gap increases to 46. South 2. I have a triplet of East that are useless to me. Let's see what we can do. A couple of small wins like that, and I should be able to do it. If I can keep the games short and sweet, we can make it. The problem is, this hand is not conducive to getting us to that short and sweet condition. I have 3 definite safe tiles, though, which is always nice to have. Gonna cut the 8-6 here. That south is going nowhere. And honestly, if we get past him, I think we should be in the clear. But I need something that will allow me to get past him. 2-3-4 Sanchku is what I'm kind of leaning towards at the moment, but I still need 3 exact tiles to make that work. I admit I play a stressful game at times.
Riichi.
Okay, so we've got a couple of safe ones there. Roland reaching is not a problem for us. We're not Padilla right now, so anything that he gets on a sumo is fine. And we can follow that up with East, East, East. So hopefully we're not going to deal in there. If he sumos, it's not going to matter. So
Dom.
Okay. Dealer turn. 5,200. Now Asume matters. 46 is the gap. What are we getting? We are getting a good hand. That I can't call with. I'm actually going to cut the ones here. This feels bad, but in contrast of what I'm trying to do out of this game, I'm going to cut the ones here. Cutting the 5 is arguably more sensible in terms of making a hand develop, but cutting the ones here. South is bonus tile plus Dora and is absolutely uncuttable. 5-man is our next target for anything if we go for it. Nine not helpful to us right now. Where are the Souths? Where are the Souths? Because I'm getting into a situation now. If I draw that 8, I'm going to have to go for this. And this feels like such a really bad cut. Or I just go into a single South only weight. I can tell you right now, I'm going to prefer going into that South only weight if this happens. I need somebody really to cut a South red now, and that should get me there. No Yaku. Red also isn't safe. Okay. There's that 8 we wanted. 6 doesn't help us much, so we'll get rid of it. It's actually not too much in our best interest here. If this turns into a draw state at the end, I severely doubt it will. But if it does, that's probably an okay result for us as well. God damn it. It's one South. Possible Itsu. Dora plus Round Wind plus Seed Wind could have resulted in some disaster on a direct hit from, say, Roland. Or Ronald, sorry. I keep seeing that as Roland. It's Ronald. 1 or 2. Oh, actually, we've got to be a 1-man for the possible Itsu now. Two rows down, nothing much happening. If anything, I've got to say that he's probably the one most likely to be attacking because he played that first South. Tempai. Not going to take it. I have no reason to cut this green dragon. Somebody else can risk that green dragon first. If I draw any kind of low dot tile, though, we suddenly have Tempai again.
Home.
I don't know if I even want to continue this round, I've got to be honest. Point gap is marginal, we are not reaching. Somebody wants to risk a green dragon to stay in Tempai, that's their business.
Home.
But this is the time when they're going to risk it. It's almost as bad. Can't reach. If somebody can win off that. Haite, I can win off a 6-man here. Oh, Haite, I can win off a 6-man here. 2-player Tenpai. Gain another 3,000 points on second. Okay. $8,000 points is not enough of a lead. That's a Mungan if he just wins a Mungan in the last hand. That's why I can't afford to just give this up at the moment. As tempting as it would have been to cut Tenpai. Also, the fact that the player to the right of me is on a bit of a march right now. So we are going to have to see if we can win another hand. It doesn't have to be much. A Mungan hand from here probably means I'm safe to start cutting. Or, you know, if MMC wants to deal into one of the other two players, preferably not Ronald. We'll get his name right eventually, he says. One door in this hand. Green Dragon is now safe. 6 and Tanyo seems fine. But we'll hold off on that for the moment. We might go for Tanyo if he plays a 6. Obviously, we'll have to discard something other than a 9, but... I've just had a thought, and I realise I don't have a webcam on at the moment, but I need to find that trophy. It's, of course, Vikings trophy, but, you know, need to find it. Oh, boy. What do I want to do now? I think I'm actually going to start folding out towards 7 pairs here. One more win is important, I know that, but I am just in the mood to creep myself there, I think. 7 pairs, Dora Dora. Tenpai, 1 away from Tenpai. I can also call and go for Tanyo, but I don't know. 1/7 dot has been played. That seems dodgy to me. Okay, Tenpai. Let's wait on this 8-man. Seven pairs, Dora Dora. Sumo. And Riichi's Hanneman, which would be definitely enough, but I'm not reaching this.
Wrong.
Yes! Oh, that feels good. Alright. Deal a Mungan against the player most likely to be challenging me for the win. Oh. Man, relax. Okay. That should start the panic stations going on everybody for second place now. I don't know why he played that 5 dot, and I really don't care. Somebody else can tell me that in the sort of overview chat of things, but that was extremely risky considering he was second, and he did need to chase me for something. He had 2 non-dealer hands to go, but that extra Mungan gap doubled to him at least. 32,000 gap everywhere here. Okay, calm. So what are we worrying about now? We're worrying about Byman direct hits. We're also worried about Roland potentially on a self-repeating thing. Because of that, and I don't know why I played the south there actually on that basis. Because of that, we might still go for hands here, but I'm probably going to start folding if we get towards the end here. We shall see though, because in theory they should be getting desperate if they want the win. If they want to settle, I have no objection to them settling. We are 1 from Tenpai again. 3-sided Pinfu weight with Dora. If I draw this 4-man, we're just going to go for it, I think. No reach, of course, because we don't need to reach anymore. Reaching is something that happens now to other players. We do not reach. Hand's not worth a lot, I've got to be honest, but... Could potentially convert this to 2-3-4 as well, if we get 2 and lucky enough on the draw there. We've already got rid of 1, so we don't want to do that too much, but...
Riichi.
Reach from the player we are least worrying about. Because, I mean, he's the furthest back. He also does not have a dealer turn, so he needs 2 absolute monsters. But he doesn't need 2 monsters to get into second. He needs 2 good hands to get into second. That is what we are now banking on. If he can win a couple of cheap hands that get him just across the line, we're there. You shouldn't want high ones, but I'm really objecting to doing that, so we'll just toss 9s.
Sumo.
Yes. Okay, how big? It's Mungan, but... Oh, actually, not Mungan, actually. But that's perfectly fine by us. 2,800. We have a 30,000 gap. All that we care about now is winning any hand to prevent Ronald from going off. Any hand now is good enough. And I can probably afford to have a go at it, because unless he gets a dealer Buyman, and a dealer Buyman isn't actually enough, not unless somebody else reaches. Technically, we've got to worry about him as well, but he needs even more than that. He needs Sun Buyman to get anywhere near this, so we are going to look for a hand. We're going to go for whatever happens. We might even reach for it, but... Has there been a great moment of jam overflow? I don't know. But whatever happens at this point now, I don't think we're going to finish below second. Especially not if MMC is going to just close out the second place, which it might actually do. MMC closing out second place would be absolutely brilliant for us right now. We're in Tenpai if we draw a 7 or a 1 or 2. We'd have to get rid of South, which is a little risky right now.
Gee.
Darn it, you were the one person we didn't want to give tiles to. Fine. Because he, of course, can go on a bit of a rampage. He can go multiple attempts at this, so... The jam? I think the jam... I wouldn't call that a moment of jam. It wasn't as if I drew it. It can't be jam if it was given to me, sir. It might have been jam, you know, the situation. Unless I massively missed dealing into multiple hands in the way. Okay, so dealer and MMC are in a battle for second then. Ron? Please, Ron. Ron would be good. No. Ah, darn it. So I might just play some Manzu here. If he's just trying to secure second, he would need a monster hand. Does not have that if he's going that way around with it. But we'll play safe for now.
Chi.
Okay, all players attacking then.
Chi.
Green dragon only. Could have anything, but it's cheap. It's gloriously, gloriously cheap.
Gong.
On behalf of the players of Tiles of Confusion, can I just say this? We are the champions. I would like to end the stream there, but, you know, I've got to now wait 5 minutes for things. That, yes, is not, I assume, because of this, unless the delay is completely wrong. I imagine that's because of the 7 pairs jam that's going on. Oh, dear boy. I feel... Yeah. Wow, that is a thing. I'm not given to massive explosions of yesness. I'm famous for going silent when things happen. Absolutely famous for it. But yeah, we made a 13 reach, which was just stupid. But yeah, no, that was amazing. I unfortunately cannot. Oh, I don't know.
Hello. 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 Hello.
As entertaining stream content that this is,
Hello. Oh, come on, you're gonna condition me to this.
that might be the plan. But I do have one thing that is important information for you.
Yes?
You, sir, are the champion.
How?
Because I might not be full of jam, although I did have some jammy moments. But I won the darn tournament. With your assistance, of course. With Draconis' assistance at the end, and with Carol's assistance throughout. Team Tiles of Confusion are the champions. And if you excuse me, I've now got to wait and now see how this is coming up on the actual stream, because, you know, got to watch this properly. Got to watch for nonsense. Oh, this is on South 3. I'm miles behind. I would watch this on the main stream, but I don't want to have any rights issues on that. But yes. But yes, sir. You are officially Riichi Mahjong Team Champion.
Yay!
Which is official. And means that we get prizes. Which is frankly ridiculous. Meanwhile, I'm just now watching South 4, which is the last hand. So I'm now going to get to enjoy the chat on a 5-minute delay. Watch the victory. There are only 6 people watching, but that's fine. The Tiles of Confusion has been a thing for a long time, but I imagine we are going to continue doing this for now. But yeah, I mean, this is technically the second tournament I won, because I did win the qualifiers for the Riichi Championship as well. So
Yay! We are the champions. My friend, are the champions. We are the champions.
Online tournament 2019 in the spring. Of the world. And they watch. They watch.
Are they watching the right stream?
Goodness knows, I should probably print a thing. Well, it's approaching the time. GG all. Yep, we're watching the nonsense, because it was a bit of a nonsense towards the end of this.
Yay. I mean, yay.
You don't sound very excited about being a champion.
Yay.
We would not genuinely not have got here without you, so you know. You have every right to whatever championship award accolades are coming to us. And now, every Tales of Confusion video is going to have, from now on, the team champions.
We are the champions. You are the losers.
What? I didn't lose.
What? What side are you on?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you're on Yes's side. Perfect. Oh dear. Tiles of Confusion. And then the endless. Oh dear.
But that's on your championship win. Or tournament. Not
Absolutely.
champion.
So Aegon,
Yes.
you are going to get premium accounts,
Hello.
which are just registering to your things now.
Oh boy.
What? You now have the premium version of this.
Yay.
Praise the
Yeah.
Aegon. At some point, I should probably stop the stream, but
Congratulations, though.
yeah. Oh dear, yeah, that first 10 reach was something special. The
The
amount.
official stream had words to say
Of
about
course
that.
it did. Absolutely right that it should have had words. I went on autopilot and just yes, they are.
I can't wait until they go back and examine all the game.
Well, I don't care how
mean-
much abuse they got. I am a champion, as are all of us. As is Aegon.
Yes.
I mean, if it got people to fold, it worked.
Did it get
Yes.
people to fold?
I don't know. Did it?
Well, I don't know. I wasn't watching the stream, was I?
Jill? Did it get people to fold?
No, I didn't.
Silence.
Well, I'm going to end my stream there. Thanks for joining us, those who did. And next
I'm
time we
speechless.
will be the Tiles of Confusion ORC champions playing Tiles of Confusion
Yes.
on Friday. Going forward. As champions.
Somehow. Yes.
I wouldn't say somehow. We had the
No,
power
no,
of
to
Aegon
be
with us.
fair,
And a
you-
Yakinen in the first
Carried-
game.
Carried us through that. But you two did amazingly. So, good job.
Yeah, but Aegon got us there. If it wasn't for Aegon, we
Aiden
wouldn't
got
have
us
taken
there.
part.
It's true. It is true.
Taking and Jill got you there.
Yeah. Right, thanks for your support through the day. And yeah, you're an unofficial member of the team.
Yep.
If
You
it
were
wasn't,
invited,
if it
you
wasn't
just
for
were
the fact
busy
of
on
how
day
early
one.
it was hosted for you, then you'd probably been in one of our reserves anyway.
Yeah.
But onwards to bigger and greater things later down the line.